Time right now is 9:09. Let's get you outside with Erica.
All right, it is summertime, and for a lot of us that means barbecuing, right? Joining us this morning is Christa Orecchio from The Whole Journey. She's here to help us stay healthy, stay on the right track, even when we're barbecuing. So let's first off start with the meat. You say we need to avoid trying to grill processed meat at all costs, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Or at least do healthier processed meat.
Okay.
So this is for our hot dog lovers. You have got to upgrade.
Okay.
Because they're loaded with fillers and nitrates and nitrites, and those translate to chemicals. When you heat those chemicals, they become carcinogenic, which means toxic. So I never want to take something away though, right? So you can get a healthier variety, and you have to get it organic. And it should say no antibiotics. It should also say no fillers, no nitrates, no nitrites. So if you want to throw that on the grill, Erica,
yes, I do.
We can start getting some chicken sausage going.
Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Yeah, and the second thing for healthier grilling is marinating.
You got to marinate.
You got to marinate, but you got to marinate in a lighter sauce.
All right.
So what I brought here, when I've marinated this stuff, is Italian dressing.
Very good.
With our Whole Journey Italian dressing, and then pesto. You don't want to use the thicker barbecue sauces with sugar because they will drip into the grill, and then that creates smoke, which creates bad toxins.
Gotcha.
And so, but if you marinate your meat, everybody should marinate it, because studies show that when they test the carcinogens, 50% less carcinogen in marinated meat versus meat you just throw right on the grill.
Really? So you did, this is just Italian dressing and some pesto? That's
Italian dressing, and it's pesto. We've got these recipes on thewholejourney.com. We used apple cider vinegar, garlic, all good healthy things, basil in there. So they're kind of our two standby favorite marinades that everybody likes. And
very good.
Yeah.
All right, next we've got to go lean.
Go lean. So you notice that I brought salmon and chicken.
Yes.
But they're lean. So there's a chemical called a PAH. And when you have a lot of fat, like if you're grilling ribs or like a fatty sausage, then the fat drips and it creates smoke. And in that process of creating the smoke, there's poisons created, which rise up, and as it passes the meat, you get carcinogens deposited right on the meat.
Oh,
so if you have less fat in the meat that you're grilling, you're going to have less of those toxins.
Gotcha. Next, we need to really watch our portions and do smaller cuts of meat. Yes?
Yeah, so this is one case where size really does matter. And so really you want to get smaller cuts of meat, because that way they'll cook faster and they can spend less time on the grill.
Okay.
You got the chicken. Go ahead, you can throw the fish on too.
I'm just like,
we're going to get it all. Is it smoky in your face there?
It's nice though, I like it.
Yeah, so you want to get smaller cuts of meat, and then as you're doing your barbecue technique over there, Erica, I don't know that most men would agree with this, but studies show, the study in the Journal of Food Protection, you should flip your meat every 60 seconds.
Oh,
really? You know how guys, I bet your husband says, leave it on there, let it cook, but there's a bad bacteria.
I don't know, he doesn't let me outside when he's cooking. That's his time.
You don't know what's happening, it's man time.
I don't want to know.
If you flip your meat every minute, you have so much less chance of the bad bacteria. So E. coli, you know, you literally, it's a fifth of the E. coli the more that you flip your meat when you cook it, so you won't get sick, you won't get bad bacteria.
Interesting. Okay, very good. And we've also got to include the veggies, right?
Yeah, and so you have to include the veggies because they're super easy. All you do is marinate them for 10 minutes, or I also have some pineapple chunks here, which are great on the grill. Probably I would slice them differently if you want to just throw them on and not make kebabs, but they don't have any fat in them, right? You don't have to worry about the protein getting charred, which is our next point that we want to bring up. Everybody likes those char grilled meats, and you see it on the commercials, but that is not good for us. And so when they start to study, they have a chemical called NHCA, and that chemical, when you have that charred meat, that is known in tumors when they do studies, and you have a higher propensity for a whole litany of cancers. So do not char your meat.
Okay.
If that's the one thing you take away from this. Or, if the meat's charred, don't eat the charred meat. Cut it off.
Very good. We've also got our check our what?
Check your briquettes.
Briquettes.
Yes, these guys over here, know what you're cooking with. So, you know, when you get the charcoal briquettes from a regular place, they've got a lot of the toxins, a lot of the things to help make the flame go. But what you want to do is you want to find natural briquettes, no chemicals. They can be from coconut, they can be from wood fiber. If it's coconut, it won't taste like coconut at all.
Okay.
I got this at Whole Foods. It will last forever.
We're running out of time, but I really want to touch on this real quickly. If you're going to clean your grill, natural ways to do it, what are some good things to keep in mind?
Clean it with a stiff wire brush while the grill is still hot. And if that doesn't do the trick, then use some white distilled vinegar on that wire brush and then go back towards it.
Gotcha. Very good. Christa, thank you as always. Good stuff. We appreciate it. More information on our website. Just go to fox5sandiego.com. Click on that Scene on tab. I look all right out here, don't you think, Raul?
Yeah.
I can handle it.
I think you look tough.
You look like a natural. Ladies, thank you. It is 9:14.